Hello and welcome everybody. We are looking at the Mae Snapshot Quest. This is the next one in the line. First mission is deal explosive damage to opponents, 100 damage in total needing to be done. And as it is Fortnite season, the pumpkin launcher is back in town, and that is our weapon of choice for this one. You can use the sticky grenade launcher, you can blow up petrol pumps, or you use remote detonators, but it is entirely up to you. I suggest using the rocket launcher as it is so much more fun than anything else. Next up is use a Shield Breaker EMP grenade to disable a vehicle and a turret. They can be done separately, but I did it both at the same time. You can pick up the turret cases from loot cases lying around as well, or you can use the augment to get that, high voltage I think it's called, and place your turret against a vehicle. It doesn't have to be an enemy player on it. Throw your EMP grenade. It will short both out at the same time and you'll complete it all in one go. Easy as that. I stuck to the garage area in the green, search there, and then down into the docks. Talk to Nolan Chance or Fish Thicc. Just have to do it once, and it can be either or. I find Nolan Chance at Frenzy feels to be a bit more hectic, so I'm going to go to Fish Thicc, as there is rarely anybody in and around this area, which means you can talk to him. Take your time to read the descriptive audio above his head, and once you've finished speaking to them, you'll move on to the next part in this chain. So 3 quests at once. First up is secure forecast towers. 3 in total needing to be secured. I managed to do this in one game, believe it or not, and I just purely focused on when these towers became available, went in and got them. Having the Witch's Broom is quite handy, 20-second cooldown, and it also gets you from point A to point B quite quickly. All you need to do is take down the dealer bosses or catch them off in the storm like this, where their health's really low. Kill them, take the pass, and go and use it on the tower, and every time you do that it will count towards this. Once you've got the third one, it will shut this mission out for you as completed. Next up is collect bars from eliminated players. 75 gold bars in total needed to complete this one, and you do not have to be the person that has killed the people for it to count. So this is my second kill along this line for picking up gold bars, and when you kill a player you'll get around 15 gold bars each. That, as I say, that was my second one, which took it to 30. This is one I didn't kill. The gold bar is just lying there, and as you see I walk over it and pick up 15 and it counts. Here's another one, again not somebody I killed. Not everybody picks up the gold bars afterwards, and then I'm chasing down this guy using the Witch's Broom. Kill him, pick it up, gives me my 75. That's 5 kills in total. Survive storm phases is the last in this trio, and you need to survive 10 phases. Now you can still be inside the storm. As long as you're alive when that phase stops, it will count towards this. Obviously the longer you live in a game, you will survive more phases, adding it up. This took me 2 games. I got 7 in the first one, 3 in the second to get me this one, and that's it. Just stay alive long enough, and you play enough games and you'll get through it, no problem. After we've completed those 3, we need to then go and talk to Mae. Mae, as we know, is situated to the northeast of Mega City, and she's set up her own wee hacking base camp down by the river. Sometimes you'll find her doing wee bits and pieces, deck chairs, dancing, all sorts of stuff. Again, engage with her, interact, and you will get the audio descriptive bit above her head. And once you finish speaking to her, she'll tell you, look, I need more information, or I'm not going to help out. Get me the information and I will help. So that moves us on to the next one. Damage Revenant Kado Thorne to collect Chrono-Cells. This is what we need to try and get Mae on board with the heist, and it is a lot harder than it sounds. First of all, we've got to get ourselves through all of the players and guards to get to this point, and what we do is we head through the vault at Eclipsed Estate, and at the other side, the door that we've always seen in those vaults has now been opened, and the reason for that is that Kado Thorne has now taken on his vampire form, and every time you hit him, he will drop one of these Chrono-Cells. He is exceptionally hard to kill. This is like the bosses of old, not like what we're getting with the diamond dealers and that now, where they're easily engaged and taken down. He is exceptionally hard to damage and kill, but that doesn't matter. We don't need to kill him. All we need to do is hit him enough that he drops 2 of these Chrono-Cells that we can pick up. Now you can go up and you can interact to pick them, or just run over them and you'll pick them up nonetheless. Once you've got the 2, it will complete that part of the mission and move you on to the next one. If you're going to kill him, gear up. Enter a rift to charge the Chrono-Cells. Chrono-Cells are what we just lifted from the Revenant Kado Thorne for the previous mission. And to complete this one, we are going to be heading to Eclipse Estate. Don't need to do anything special. Straight out the back of the battle bus, head towards the estate. We are going to be running straight through the front entrance, round to the left-hand side, and on top of a pedestal is a rift. Jump into that and it will complete this one for you. Dead easy. Now that the cells are charged, we need to talk to Nolan Chance. Nolan Chance, as we know from all of the Snapshot Quests, is located in Frenzy Fields in the really large barn area on the ground floor. Once you speak to him, you'll get the descriptive audio above his head. I've tried to hang about so that you can get the time to read that. Feel free to pause and read it at your own pace if you need to. Once we've finished interacting and speaking to him, it will move us on to the next stage of these snapshots. Now that we have our 10 quests complete, our reputation is up and we now have the ability to hire Mae. All we need to do is head to her campsite just to the northeast of Mega City, engage in conversation with her, and the option now appears to hire her. She also sells a number of other items: rifts, grenades, sticky launcher, legendary, as well as a rift. All we need to do is go to the hire function, hit that button, 250 gold bars, bang, job done. Next up is collect a sticky grenade launcher from an eliminated opponent or chest. Just need to do this the once. Very difficult finding these things in chests now for some reason. I wonder if it's tied into this quest. But I held out because I wanted to test and see is if we had a key, would we be able to buy it from one of the lockboxes that we can find on the site? And if we did, does it count towards this? So other than finding undead players and finding it from loot chests, I can also confirm it actually counts if you purchase it from one of the lockboxes, as we will see in just a second as soon as I pick this one up and the completion triggers in the left. Final mission for this snapshot chain is destroy structures with remote explosives. 50 structures needing to be destroyed, and remember, small objects within living areas and lying about count for this also. You can find these lying about all over the place as well as in chests. Have a bit of fun with it. I could have built structures and destroyed them and done it all on a winner, but I just fancied doing it a little bit different this time and just find wee small buildings. Went to the racetrack, blew up a number of these to get me to about the halfway point in and around these wee sort of food trucks, and then we headed to one of the more sort of village locations with one of the towers, where these places have quite a lot of small objects in and around the ground floor areas. There's a table here with a whole ton of stuff sitting on it. We'll chuck one in there, blow that up, and it takes us just 7 shy of what we need to do. Just outside we've got a wee village sort of market stall. Blow that up and it will take up to our 50. 6 of these used to complete this one. Once we're done with all of these snapshot missions, including the 13 XP ones, you can do those separately or you can do them to get through this. But once you've got that done, you will unlock these 3 rewards, including the additional skin. That's the video, guys. Drop a like on it, comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.